Hello. Oop. Hello. How is everyone doing? Hope you're all going well. Let's pop the stream up here. And there we go. I think we're good to go. I just gotta bring up the chat on my iPad here. Because I did not have enough room for, of course, my, what's it called? Did not have enough room for my laptop. Apologies for that. I was chilling in bed before this, as you can probably tell by the background, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna walk the dogs real quick. And it turns out when I left my room, because I was out there like twice before to get food and stuff, and I leave my room, and there's just shit all over the floor, and I'm like, okay, all right, so I'm gonna take a couple minutes to clean up here and and to walk my dogs. Just walked them before, but I have one very older dog and then one, younger. I have a 2-year-old and then a 16-year-old. So their bathroom habits are drastically different, and I just sometimes you just don't know if they've done enough outside. Hi Jake, hello Data Late. Hope you guys are prepared. I put on slow mode for y'all. I added an extra mod because I only had 2 volunteers and Coach Blue's YouTube channel wasn't working. So it should be better today. It's Nintendo anyway, so there will be less people showing up. So this chat should be a lot more clean. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, I think I'm having a decent day so far. Today, compared to the last 2, should be a little more low-key, which is kind of nice. I worked 14 hours on Sunday, and I worked like another 9 or 8 yesterday. And today, it's just this stream. We have our trailer analysis being edited by Josh, so that should be good to go today. And provided nothing's announced here, then I can just upload that, and I have a podcast with Chris Raygun for Halo Infinite for Defining Duke Ultimate. But that's a light day compared to what we've had recently. So I'm certainly not complaining. I'm pretty happy about that. I hope we get some SMT5. Oh yeah, I think that's pretty certain. Yeah, I mean, didn't the date leak for November? I feel like that re-reveal should be here. Mass Effect for Switch. Hey, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Also, man, just make sure you're not overworking yourself. I absolutely overworked myself this week, but that's literally E3. And especially, like, normally I have a team for E3. We go out to the convention center and everything. Like sometimes I'll be like, hey, man, can you handle this edit? I'm going to take a shower. Like, I'll be able to have my refresher periods, which I just haven't had this week. That's what's been tough about it. What's also been tough is while the announcements and the streams have been fun, I texted my girlfriend this morning. I'm like, I think I got like Groundhog's Day syndrome. This has been like really weird. Like every day I wake up and immediately, like, boom, to the computer you go and get to work and check Twitter, make sure nothing's popped off yet, which is exciting. But it also is like I have not had a real reprieve. Last night I kind of did. I played Ratchet for a couple of hours, but other than that, yeah, I definitely have overworked myself. But that's like fine, honestly. It's E3, and I don't know why anyone would bitch. Like we're lucky to have this many exciting announcements, and we're gonna have more today, hopefully. Should be working, but now I'm gonna watch the MrMatty. Let's go, David. Use your time wisely. I'll try to make it worth your while. Oh, it's Butticus. You've had really good takes. It's refreshing. Thank you. I just try to be myself, so my takes are good. It's just me being me, I guess, right? I hope when my takes are bad that you stick around, right? Did you miss the event? No, pending. Event doesn't start for another 20 minutes. You won't get in trouble, right, Nintendo? I thought Nintendo said not to co-stream. I mean, I don't care. Like, it's really, that's really weird. But I've streamed every other event so far. So, what's one more? Did you sleep last night? Yeah. Yeah, I slept from like 3:30 or 4 till 10 because at 10 my dad had left the house, so I had to take care of the dogs this morning. Only Japan can't do stream. Okay, yeah, I thought I saw it was Nintendo Japan, but a lot of clickbait articles were saying like Nintendo warns not to stream. I'm like, well, that just doesn't make sense. Elix 2 hype. I know that's Carrick. I haven't played the first Elix, but I got an email about it, and I was like, oh, wow, that was really surprising to wake up and see Elix 2 is a thing. Good for Piranha Bytes, man. Good for Piranha Bytes. Hey, one of our first super chats. Anomander Ray, greetings, Matty. A little something for all your quality content as late. Are you hyped for Forza yet? Remember, there's more to life than RPGs. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I think a lot of people misinterpreted my response to Forza as I didn't understand why it was shown for so long. It's that I understand why it was shown for so long. I don't think it had to be. And especially after the fact when we learned how much more needed to be shown for Halo or Starfield, I think Forza is just a game you understand pretty quickly. It doesn't mean I don't like it. A lot of people thought I didn't like it. I was just like, no, I like it. I like what I saw. It's a beautiful looking game. It's like, but you don't need 10 minutes to showcase it. But I get it. It was their most impressive game visually. But once again, I think a lot of people misunderstood it as like, I don't get why they're doing this. Maybe I even said it during stream because I was just like yakking the whole time. It's very well possible. But like I'm not hyped for it. You're not going to catch me being hyped for a racing game. But, you know, a lot of people were annoyed by me with that, which is fair. Like I definitely bitched up a storm, so I don't mind, but I'm also going to speak my mind. Like, we don't got to like the same thing. And it wasn't because it wasn't an RPG, right? If anything, it was encouraging what I saw because I was like, damn, this game looks good. And now we're going to see what Fable looks like in this engine, right? So for me, that was the good sign. But there's plenty of games beyond RPGs. All you gotta do is go to one of my videos and look in the backdrop. You don't even see a role playing game reference there. Like you'll see Persona, you'll see anime shit I watch, you'll see Mega Man. Like my tastes do go beyond RPGs. I just love talking about RPGs the most. High Voltage, thank you for your $2 super chat. Thoughts on E3 so far? Not been great in my opinion. No, it hasn't been. You've got Summer Games Fest, which I think was really honestly strong because of Sable looked interesting, and of course Elden Ring was like the big one. Elden Ring has been the best reveal. And then Ubisoft, I will say, they had Mario and Rabbids. We can actually see the trailer right here. Mario and Rabbids is probably my top Switch exclusive next to it was exclusive, but Octopath Traveler's up there. Astro Chain is absolutely up there. But Mario and Rabbids is like the one I really preach about the most because I think it's very underrated. So to get a sequel for that was huge. So there's been really good announcements. They just haven't been in like spades. Dovahkeen89, thank you for your $2 super chat. Matty, why I can't wait for Starfield? I don't know why you can't wait. There's so many great games coming out between then and now. But I will say, like, anytime I dive into Starfield, and when you all see my trailer analysis today, probably, there's just secrets in there that I'm so excited by. Like the fact that Bethesda's taking these narrative inspirations through themes from books is so unlike them. They're just far more inspired with this project. It's exactly what I've been hoping for with what I'm hearing, kind of their commitment. It's actually really exciting. Of course, I want to see gameplay before I get all uppity, but yeah, honestly, they're hitting all the right marks early on. Kev, I'm ready to make lots of cool sound effects because we're not allowed to stream with sound. Yeah, right. If you're in Japan, apparently, but I don't know. I'm gonna stream it regardless. You see the map of Hammerfell on the side of the ship? Yeah, I tweeted that out. Yeah, that was a really cool discovery by Reddit. That I saw it and I was like, I know Bethesda. Like I know they put this here intentionally. 100,000%. Absolutely was intentional. Can't convince me otherwise. Golden Sun re-release will into existence. Hey, Paco, yeah, I got my copy of Golden Sun in my drawer, man. Like, yeah, I would love that. Dovahkeen, thank you again for $2 super chat. Starfield sounds like Bethesda's dream project. Yeah, I think it's gonna end up feeling like a dream project for them because it's very relieving for them. You know, the reason I say that, we'll widescreen this, by the way, when the actual stream starts. The reason I say that, though, is because Bethesda has let me readjust the screen here. Sorry about that. But Bethesda admitted themselves they were tired of working on Fallout. Like, Ashley Chang literally went like, "Yep, I'm kind of tired of working on Fallout after 7 years. Like, it's good to work on something else," is more specifically what he said. And it's like, yeah, makes sense. So I think it's going to incidentally become a dream project for them, just because it's so refreshing. Vanku, thank you for your $5 super chat. Yo, Matty, have you watched the Halo Infinite extended multiplayer reveal? It's an extra 13 minutes. Absolutely, yeah, I love what I saw about that. It looks like the beautiful sandbox fun. It looks like a hybrid of all the Halo games, right? You got the Halo 2 drop pods, the equipment system really from 3, with the grapple shot from Infinite, the sprinting in 5. I mean, there's all these different elements tying together into what looks like a really strong multiplayer. The customization looks good. They seem to have a good idea with monetization in the Battle Pass. So I like what they're doing. I really do. We're going to be having a conversation on Defining Duke Ultimate, a more extended cut, with myself and Chris Raygun, who's like our Halo expert. And we're going to go into that. I'm going to see if we can get that episode to go public, because I think people are going to really want to hear it. Victor Roscoe, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. Matty, do you hate Pokemon now, or are you looking at Arceus' new game? Oh, I don't think I've talked about this a lot on the channel, but myself and Soul Snack here, we've been on a little Pokemon kick. Like, we've been collecting the games. I just bought both Ranger, well, there's 3 Ranger games, there's Guardian Signs, but I bought Shadows of Almia, I bought the original Pokemon Ranger, I bought Conquest, Explorers of Sky. I love the Mystery Dungeon series. It's probably my favorite out of the whole Pokemon series. So no, I actually am experiencing kind of resurgence. It's not even through the Pokemon cards where there was a craze with that. Like, I was kind of in on that. I was like, this looks fun. I love collecting cards. I have a bunch over here. But for me, honestly, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to Arceus. I'm hoping that Nintendo announces their new console between then and now, just so that I can trust the game will run well, because any footage we've seen of the game has not been encouraging. But hey, beyond that, yeah, I'm excited. Firio, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. Sorry if I said your name incorrectly. Thoughts on Fallout 3 Remaster coming? What about the Elder Scrolls 6? What are your thoughts on the timeline? Wow, 2 completely different questions there. Fallout 3 Remaster. I'm obviously pretty keen on something like that occurring. I would love for that to happen. I feel like Bethesda, if they had a 3 Remaster coming, they would have announced it at the showcase with Xbox. They almost got me, or they did get me when they started doing the, oh my god, where they started like pulling the camera out for the expeditions. That got me pretty good. So I think our best hope is just a Fallout collection on Switch. Like, it's, because it's already kind of remastered on Xbox back compat, and then they're going to put the FPS boost in one day and it will be remastered. So, honestly, beyond that, it's just a man's hopes and dreams, which may very well burn today. As for Elder Scrolls 6 and my thoughts on the timeline, I'm guessing more specifically you mean like what will happen with the story with Elder Scrolls 6. And I remember reading a book in Skyrim about how there was a fragile peace between the Thalmor, the growing empire in Skyrim, and the people of Hammerfell. Where there was a battle and they sort of held them off, and now there's this agreement between the 3 sides. And so I always believe that, based off that lore alone, that when Elder Scrolls 6 rolls around, like, you know how Elder Scrolls Online has all that PvP? It's got that large scale battle. I've always wondered if Elder Scrolls 6 is going to have that, like, but on a much more grounded level, maybe the right terminology. I'll fully admit I'm also not as strongly knowledgeable about the lore for Elder Scrolls as I am with Fallout, and that's mostly because of the way the lore is delivered. Like, you'll get 2 stories, but they're told from different angles because they're different people, they're different accounts, and I think when you pull out and bird's eye view it, it makes more sense. But when you're in game, it can be a little more tough to follow. But overall, it's just my general thoughts. AM, Thank you so much for your $5 super chat. Here's to being on work call and watching Matty. Always a good time. If you aren't a patron, why? Oh, well, I mean, hey, anyone wants to sign up, by all means. We've actually had a couple new patrons come through all of our E3 content, so I appreciate that. It's probably the best way to support because it doesn't require you to come in and be like, I'm going to throw 20 bucks at this guy in a super chat. It's like, just go support for a year for $2 and $2 a month, and you'll get perks for it too. Matty, if they announce Switch Pro, any guess on the price point? Well, they're saying here it's just Nintendo Switch software, so I'm guessing that we won't see it. But if they did, my price point would probably be like $400. I would hope. Chances of Master Chief for Smash. West C, thank you for your $2 super chat. I think it's possible. I really do. I always joked to my friends that Doom Guy would happen, but I feel like Doom Guy can be a little more violent. Here, I noticed that the super chats are getting blocked by the stream chat. Let's just pop this up a little bit more. Okay. I get Doom Guy can be a little more violent, but I feel like Halo, Master Chief, there's a kit there. There's all these different weapons and pickups. I feel like that's more plausible, personally. But yeah, I would love to see Chief and Smash. I feel like it can happen. I feel like if they announce this string, I had a gut feeling for weeks now that they're going to announce Master Chief Collection to Switch, and then they're going to put Chief and Smash. Like, that's been my theory for a while now. They've got 2 characters left, so this may not be the time. Maybe it won't synchronize, but I think when it happens, that's how it's going to go. Is Chief Collection on Switch, Chief and Smash. I think that'd be really exciting. Yeah, 3D Donkey Kong Soul, absolutely. Smash Guy 96, any chance to do a video on Miitopia? Genuinely think you might enjoy it. I don't do Nintendo stuff just because it doesn't seem to vibe with my audience. And I'm not really crazy about Nintendo. I'm very negative towards them. I don't like a lot of the things Nintendo does. I think they get a lot of hype for kind of the bare minimum, if I'm honest. And so I just stick away from them. But I'm working on a separate channel idea, which would include probably incidentally more Nintendo content, and you might be wondering why I wouldn't do it here. And it's really just number one, purely for algorithm, but 2, it's kind of like a whole different focus, more retro and nostalgia based, and Nintendo is tied closer to that. So that's where you may see stuff along those lines. But as it stands now with stuff like Miitopia, it's like, yeah, it looks cool, but unless it's like a more hardcore RPG, which I doubt you'll see on the Switch, it just doesn't vibe with myself strongly or my audience. Like, there's very particular games, like Octopath is one, Astral Chain's one. Like, there's just very specific games. But I do use my Switch a decent amount. Oh, now the chat's like up in the... Oh, God! All right, what we're going to do is... That looks good there. And then we're going to grab the... We're just going to put the super chat or the alert box. We're going to just grab you and put you over here. I'm going to put you in the left corner there. Let you have your spotlight on your own. Matty, your thoughts on Skyrim 10 to remastered? Hovakeem, appreciate the $2 super chat. That's a quick one I can answer. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. They don't need to remaster it again. Bearded Panda, welcome, man. Good to see you. $5 super chat. Thank you. Fireo with the $5 super chat again. Thanks, Matty. Met more so, when do you think Elder Scrolls 6 could be announced more formally or potential release? I'm thinking next E3 we get a trailer. Oh, okay, thank you for clarifying. Sorry, I thought you meant lore and storyline. I think for Elder Scrolls 6, no, you're not going to see it next E3. Next E3, I think, will be all Starfield. Or I also was speculating because of Avowed and because of Fable, maybe you let Starfield have a gameplay event before or after E3, where there's a much longer showcase as it's further along. Also, with Microsoft at their back, I don't know if Bethesda will do their traditional E3 and then November release, as we know they're doing. So I think it'll be. I think once Starfield comes around, and then I think it's gonna get expanded content. I think it'll be a couple more years till you hear about Elder Scrolls 6. I really do, and Bethesda probably knows that'll benefit them because there's gonna be so much thirst, myself included, when that time rolls around. If we get a new trailer next to E3, hey, that'd be hype, though. I'd be all about that. I didn't bother making a video about the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer we got 2018 because there really wasn't anything to it other than it's like, yeah, it's clearly Hammerfell just based off like lore analysis, which Fudge Muppet and Camelworks did a phenomenal job with. But I also know I have a more Fallout Starfield centric audience. I think I have a more sci-fi audience, and that works for me because that's something I really love. D Nasty, thank you for your $5 super chat. Let me just take a sip and then we'll get back to answering. Hey Maddie, any chance we get Persona 3, 4 Golden, and 5 Royal announcements for Switch? Would be great to have all those games on handheld. Hey, in a perfect world, yeah, I would love that. I would love that. I think it's long overdue, but I don't know if we get 3. I think maybe 4 Golden and 5 has been rumored for so long, but they've said it's not possible. It is possible. Give it a break, man. They got Strikers on Switch, right? So I feel like it's just missing 5 at this point, 5 Royal. I would buy that in a heartbeat, though, for real. Of course I would. Chris Furno. Good morning, Maddie. What are your upcoming Xbox games playlist? Trying to convince some people to play into the Ascent, but so yeah, the Ascent's on that list. Psychonauts 2, 12 minutes. Pretty much anything coming day one to Game Pass. Like, that's what they've got going on right now. The must-plays for me are Halo. I think The Ascent is a must-play. I'm very curious about Shredders. I thought that game looked solid. And I do want to give Age of Empires 4 a try. I've never played Age of Empires, so I do want to give that a try. But beyond that, it's really the 2022 lineup I'm more excited about. Like, Halo's, of course, I think, like for many, the big hitter. But Xbox really addressed their no games complaints. It's just not everything is in line with my taste. Optimus Grimes. Should I get a Switch? Thank you for the $10 super chat, by the way. Should I get a Switch? There's several games I want to play, but I have a decent bit of games on Xbox to play. Just don't feel like I have time for all of it. I want to play Pokemon Smash, Breath of the Wild, JRPGs plus. I would try to wipe, a lot of people, and I'm guilty of this, try to wipe away their entire backlog before moving on to something. Like, if you got like 5 games stacked up and you beat 3, like, you can buy a Switch and just move on to something. Otherwise, gaming becomes a chore, right? So it sounds like you're a fan or interested in stuff that's there. And I think you could get a pretty simple Switch bundle. What I'll say is, with the rumors really hanging around big time about a new Switch that's more powerful, you might want to wait and see what that is first. See if you can get your hands on that. And if you can't and you're still into the Switch, get the older one. I think that'll still be totally fine. But yeah, I think as it stands now, don't buy a Switch at this moment in time. Not because it's not worth it, but because there's new hardware on the way. And it's like what I said to my girlfriend when she was looking at getting a PS4 before the 5, and we were debating like, how much are you going to play this thing? And we wanted to see how much the 5 was worth and all that, and then she pulled the trigger on the PS4 Pro. Venku. Last thing here. You have any inspiration for your facial hair at all? Looks Tony Stark asks, looking good, bro. Thank you. Honestly, no. Like many people, when I didn't have facial hair, I have a very, obviously I'm 25, so young adult, but I have a pretty younger face, and I know when I don't shave, I definitely look like I'm in my, like, teens. And, what happened was I never grew out my facial hair because when it started to grow in, it looked like I had dust on my lips, so my buddies would call me Dusty, and I'm just like, all right, we're buzzing it off, like, I don't need to hear this shit. And, over time, I just my friends and I were talking, and we were just like, why don't I just grow it out? Let's just see what happens. And so it just grew out this way. And I don't really pay close attention to it. I don't do much upkeep other than trimming it when it starts to get longer for my taste, which is like when certain hairs get like noticeably longer than others. But other than that, yeah, it's just it's just my facial hair, you know? But it does, I guess, have similarities to Tony Stark, just his is better. High Voltage, thank you for your $5 super chat. Will you ever cover Persona 1, Innocence and Eternal Punishment? Love to see your thoughts on them. Yeah, I've actually been trying to get them on eBay just for a decent deal. They're going for like $200 a pop. And Persona 3, I think, is close to $300 on PSP. But that's less important. But yeah, I would love to do that. I just want to get the game, get my hands on it, because it's the really best way to play them is on the PSP. I could download it on Vita, but I'm a physical collector, so, you know, I want to have that in my collection. I love Persona, and I know they're very different from the ones that I love, which makes me excited to try them. But I don't know if I'd make a video right away. Any hype for Scarlet Nexus, Matty? Yeah, James, absolutely. Thank you for $2 super chat. Absolutely. Scarlet Nexus looks great. I haven't played the demo because I put in a request for a review copy and I don't want to have my thoughts be influenced. So, you know, I'm just going to go in blind, so to say. I know a general bit about the game. I feel like there's not enough attention or hype for it, and that Bandai would have been smart to do a Game Pass deal for it. Would have just made a lot of sense. All right, for everyone writing in about the co-streaming, I appreciate your concern, but I'm really not worried. There's so many other YouTubers doing this, and not only that, but it was from Nintendo Japan. Japan with Nintendo is totally different from Nintendo in the United States. Also, I've already had enough DMCA claims through all the musical bullshit that has occurred on YouTube with all of the different live events. So I don't mind. I'm taking my chances, and DMCA claims are fine because it just removes monetization and I can live. Like, I don't care. But when it comes to, like, strikes, like, they're not going to give you a strike. Watch famous last words. But I'm really not concerned. I appreciate everyone coming in and letting me know, but I'm going to say it one last time. Like, it's okay. It'll be fine. Plenty of other creators are streaming it where if this becomes a problem, it will not just be me. So that's the important part. Honestly, this is the last event of E3, so I wanted to stream it anyway. You know, to me, it's more important. Like, I'm excited for the games. Well, it should be starting soon. It's 12. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. Let's oh, a COVID-19 warning. I remember that from the beginning. Let me know if the volume's okay. Sounds good on my end, but if it's loud for you all or too quiet, let me know. I'll adjust. Am I going to stream Bandai today? No, Tristan.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
All right, audio's good. Perfect. Thank you.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo Switch system is now in its 5th year. And many people
all right,
around
this
the
is
world
actually a good
are
place to
playing
be. My
games on
expectations are
it.
very
Nintendo
low,
Switch
so
is being enjoyed by a
I might really like this.
Spanning all ages and all levels of gaming experience.
Seeing some people say
Thank you all
louder.
very
All right,
much.
we'll bump it a little bit louder.
We've been able to offer a wide variety of games on the system, not just from Nintendo, but also from our many development and publishing partners. I hope that each of you watching this Nintendo Direct will be able to find a game that suits your personal tastes.
Today we have news on upcoming Nintendo
You know what,
Switch games.
let me overcommit
And we'll be
before it
focusing
actually
on a
starts because I don't want to
selection of
ruin
games
anything.
releasing
So
this year. We hope you enjoy it.
there we go. Actually,
Okay,
let's
to begin, please take a look at this video.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Smash? It's gotta be Smash. Smash reveal. Oh my. Never mind. No way. Wow. Tekken character in Smash? Wow. I mean, I love Tekken, so I'm actually kind of hyped about this, but I was hoping for cheap. Wow. Oh, I love that. I fucking love that. That shit looked hot. He's just killing them. Yes, Devil Jin. I love the sound effects, man. They actually got the Tekken sound effects. That's great. I like this. I actually am a big fan of this move. Heihachi in the background. Okay. I don't even know what half the ultimate smashes are. I like that. All right, one more character remains. Oh, come on, not Kirby. He's gonna pop back up. That's actually funny.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited and the director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Kazuya Mishima from the fighting game series Tekken will join the battle. Surprise! I'll go over the details at a later date, so please sit tight. For today, though, we've prepared a short video to showcase Kazuya's moves in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Please take a look.
All right. The camera is very much like Tekken. It's like pulled in. It must be so much easier for the Smash team when they have a fighting character to base the whole fucking game, a fighting game to take from for the character, rather than taking like an original character and making them a fighting character. I love that. That animation's so fresh.
This feels like Tekken. No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation. We still have to record it first, actually. The air date is shown below.
We still
Please
have to
stay
record
tuned.
it. I'm surprised you're actually able to say that.
Thank you, Mr. Sakurai. New fighter
I like how they
Kazuya
always get the Smash reel
will
out of the
join
way.
the fight
Kind of
in
like
Super Smash
removes
Bros.
the
Ultimate.
anticipation. All right, now what's next?
Please look forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles across the Tekken series, will fight in this game. All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right, let's see what we got here. Reveals.
Your choices matter in these emotional, supernatural tales.
I don't know what this game is. Life is Strange? These are all the characters from Life is Strange. Chloe, Max. Life is Strange to Switch, okay. That's cool. I haven't played Life is Strange in stupid long. I only like the first one.
Life is Strange True Colors launches on Nintendo Switch September 10th. And Life is Strange Remastered Collection comes to Nintendo Switch later this year.
Nice.
There's something for everyone on the Nintendo Switch system.
Mm-hmm.
You are Star-Lord, leading a
Oh, wow, this is
legendary
coming
band
to-
of heroes for hire in this
Wow.
thrilling action-adventure game.
This can fit
Jump
on
on
Switch?
a wild ride across the cosmos, overwhelm opponents
Yeah,
with
the,
Star-Lord's
the
daring
frame
combat
rate and
style,
the-
and encounter iconic and original Marvel characters. You'll call the shots for the unpredictable Guardians as you face cosmic threats to save the galaxy. You got this. Probably. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy blasts onto Nintendo Switch October 26th. Worms everywhere! In this real-time arena-based shooter, you'll squish your invertebrate opponents in 32-player cross-platform combat.
God, the frame rate, man. Did it have any shame?
Battle modes and seasonal events
crap,
to worm
dude.
your way up the ranks. Plus, the Patchwork Bear outfit exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will be available for free for 2 weeks after launch. A new map, Spaceport Showdown, launches with Worms Rumble,
Dude,
wriggling onto Nintendo Switch
frame
June
rate.
23rd. Get a 25% discount when you pre-order the game starting today on Nintendo eShop. The fantastical realm of Orcanon awaits. As you explore this fully
game
hand-painted world,
looked
you'll
interesting.
customize a team of demigods and unleash devastating attacks and captivating turn-based combat. Astria Ascending launches on Nintendo Switch September 30th. Return to the funny, charming, and quirky world
See,
of
this is a
2 Point
perfect game
County.
for Switch.
In
2
the
Point?
wholesome management sim 2 Point Campus, you'll build and run your very own university the way you want it.
At least I think it would
Lots
be.
of creative tools are at your disposal to make the school yours and take your educational empire to the next level. Enrollment for 2 Point Campus starts on Nintendo Switch next year. A beloved series rolls into its 20th anniversary this year.
Wait. What? No way. Wow. Are they gonna put them all on Switch? Wow. I was like, that logo looks so familiar, I couldn't remember it. Wow. Banana Mania. Wow, that's cool. I know a lot of people would want this, man. Oh, that looks fun.
Go Bananas wins Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo Switch October 5th.
Cool.
It's a blast from parties past, and you're invited. Ready for another round of Mario Party mayhem? Of course you are. It's a superstar collection of Mario Party boards and minigames.
Mario Party Superstars? They're doing
Live
another
it up
Mario
on
Party?
5 classic boards from the Nintendo 64 era, including Peach's Birthday Cake and Spaceland. Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed to keep you on your toes. And when we say zany, we mean it. Jump, connect blocks, and give facelifts? In hilarious over-the-top minigames, all of which support button controls. With 100 minigames from the Mario Party series catalog,
Wow.
you'll have a blast in this all-star fun fest. Here's a little party favor. All game modes work with online play.
That's
Even
good.
if you're partying solo, you can randomly match with other partygoers worldwide. Playing a board game online with friends? Save your progress mid-game, grab a snack, then resume the festivities. Stickers are also available to communicate with others. It's
That's
time to
good.
party in Mario Party
October.
Superstars, launching on the Nintendo Switch
Interesting.
system October 29th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Huh?
What did you think? Before we show this next trailer, I'd like to say one thing. Currently, we're working hard on the latest game in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid Prime 4,
Oh,
which we
shit.
previously announced. But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise.
Oh, shit. I'm thinking of my
Please take a
friend
look.
Rob. Roll to review. I'm thinking of you, brother. Let's go. This is his moment. He's been waiting for something. I'm thinking of him right now. Oh, man. I gotta see his reaction after this, man. He is 5? Wow, nice. Oh, it's 2D. Wow, let's go. Wow, that's a little more gritty than I expected. Metroid Dread? Wow, that's a little... Oh, shit! So the rumors were true. 2D Metroid. Wow, there's like... Oh, wow, it's way quicker. Wow, this looks great. I hope this is coming out in like September or something. Okay, there's like a creepy kind of nature to this game. Cool. No date, huh? Oh, let's go. Yes. Yes. Oh, nice.
Was the
That's a
trailer
great
for
reveal.
the first new 2D Metroid game in roughly 19 years. The
Wow.
brand new Metroid Dread game.
No HD
As the
collection.
name Dread
but
implies, this is a
That's
Metroid
fine.
game with a new feel, showcasing a variety of threats that Samus will encounter. It's scheduled to be released on October 8th, so it won't be too long until launch.
only 4
On that
months away.
same day, we'll
Oh,
also be
Jesus.
releasing amiibo figures for Samus and the Emmy, the robot seen in the video.
Nah, dude.
Let's move on to
What feature
more
you gonna lock
Nintendo
behind
Switch
that?
headlines.
Yeah, I just thought, what if there's a chance that they announce like KOTOR or something?
These familiar franchises are back on Nintendo Switch. Get ready to get down
come on,
in the
grow
latest
up.
Just Dance game.
All right.
Hit the dance floor in Just Dance 2022, launching on Nintendo Switch November 4th. The arcade smash hit Cruisin' Blast is speeding onto Nintendo
Wait,
Switch.
there's a cruising? There's a new cruising game?
Blast your way through nearly 30 over-the-top tracks.
Like, is this like from like Cruising
Up to 4
USA and
players
stuff?
can race together, so pick your favorite vehicle and hit the road.
Wait.
Cruisin' Blast launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Holy shit.
It's the ultimate
Oh!
Dragon Ball Z
Oh,
experience.
fuck. Okay. Oh, it's Kakarot.
Relive the story
God.
of Goku and other Z
I thought it was gonna be a new
fighters through
Dragon
4
Ball
sagas
game,
in this
man.
action RPG. Saiyan, protect the Earth from an invasion by Vegeta and Nappa. Frieza, take a stand against the evil Emperor. Cell, battle the androids in a fight to the death.
Damn.
Majin Buu, an epic showdown with the most fearsome foe. Along with the main story, you can explore the vast world of Dragon Ball Z.
I already put like 60
Hey,
hours in
why
this
not
game.
help out the
I don't
locals?
need to play it again.
Or collect ingredients for delicious meals.
Look at the frame rate, dude.
You can
Oh my
always
god.
train to acquire new skills, too. There are lots of things to keep you busy. The boss battle episodes, A New Power Awakens,
I mean, it's
parts
cool. It's
1
like a
and 2 is also included.
Yeah, that's good. The
Dragon
complete edition.
Ball Z Kakarot,
That's good.
plus A New Power Awakens set
I hope they do
punches
that
its
for, like,
way
PS4
onto
or
Nintendo
something.
Switch September 24th. Grab a golf club and get ready to tee off.
Everyone donate to Matty stream Just Dance. Nah, man.
The Mario
no.
Golf Super Rush game
Please
launches
don't.
soon. Here's a quick glimpse into each of the modes. Standard Golf. Take your time to read the wind and terrain on the greens.
Nice shot.
This game looks so good. I can't wait.
Hit different types of shots and aim for under
I put
par.
it on my birthday list, baby. Give me Mario Golf.
Nice birdie. Nice bird.
Speed Golf. Smack your ball, then chase after it. Be the first to get your ball in the hole. Outpace your rivals with special dashes and special shots. Battle Golf. Duke it out over 9 flag-marked holes in an obstacle-filled arena. Capture 3 flags to win. Golf Adventure. Go from rookie to pro with your Mii character. The golfing challenges that await may surprise you.
What the fuck? Is that a boss fight?
And here's some news. Free updates are planned for future release, including additional courses and playable characters.
What?
The fairway's almost open, so
Let's
set
do
your
Dom
tee
City.
tight and get ready to ace those shots in Mario Golf Super Rush, swinging onto the Nintendo Switch system June 25th.
Let's Just
Pre-orders
Dance
are
and
available now
Pokemon Snap?
on
No,
Nintendo eShop.
Peter Panda. There's no way. I would rather stream Just Dance than
Ready
than
for the
Pokemon
ride of a
Snap.
lifetime?
Oh, what is this? This is Monster Hunter Stories too?
Welcome to the vast and vibrant world of Monster
We're just
Hunter.
getting updates on games we already knew about, though. Outside of Metroid. Metroid was hype.
As a rider in this RPG adventure, you'll explore diverse landscapes by riding your Monstie, a monster companion. Gather materials
this
such
looks
as
fire.
honey and ore, then use them to craft items for your journey.
What kind of game is this?
But beware of the many monsters roaming about. Some are docile, but others may suddenly ambush you. To fight, you'll team up with your Monstie and use weapons and skills to overwhelm
I don't
enemy
like
monsters
Monstie.
in
It's
turn-based
kinda-
battles. Win,
kinda weak, but-
and you'll be rewarded with their materials, which can be forged
Like
into new
turn-based
weapons and armor.
RPG, but it's Monster Hunter? That's like... That's
Hey,
literally
is
for
that an
me.
egg? You might be able to hatch a new Monstie.
Hatch 'em?
Incredibly
It's like-
powerful Monsties can also hatch from rare eggs. Need more traveling buddies? Join up with friends for co-op multiplayer quests and battles. Buckle up, Ryder. It's going to be a real monster of an adventure. Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin soars onto Nintendo Switch
I don't
July
like
9th.
Monstie, but that's literally the only... I can get over
You
that.
can play
That
the free
looks-
demo on June
that looks
25th
good.
and carry over your save data to
That
the
looks
full
good.
game.
I had heard about this, but damn, that looks really good.
Here's a new
Oh,
game from the head
WarioWare.
of a certain company.
Did you miss me? Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's a me, Wario. And it's a finally ready, a brand new game from my company. Check it out. You get to control me.
Fuck,
Time
toothpaste?
to do this.
What is this?
Look at me go. Wah, rats. Check out these chumps. They came back, and they have wonderful new talents. Throw that stick thing. Not so bad. Use the spinny whatchamacallit. Ha! Nailed it. Same micro game, different abilities. Wah! I almost forgot some big news. 2 people can play together at the same time. So play nice, or else. Hey, not nice. All right, you. Yes, you.
Jeez,
The
what
one
is this
watching
game,
this.
man?
Better get ready for some micro game mayhem.
The WarioWare Get It Together game launches exclusively on the Nintendo
All right,
Switch
that's
system
for
September
someone,
10th.
for sure.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What you just saw was the trailer for WarioWare! Get It Together! In the latest installment of this series, there are new microgames
Nintendo's
that
filled
let
out the
you
fall.
control Wario and his friends.
Got a game for each
There
one.
is also a 2-player
Metroid Dread,
co-op
though, man.
mode, which greatly expands the
looks awesome.
gameplay. It's releasing in the near future, so stay tuned. Next, please take a
Yeah,
look
get
at
some
this.
taste. Okay. Okay. What is this? Oh, SMT, let's go! Come on!
As a high school student living in Tokyo, your life is fairly normal.
Fuck yeah.
But that reality is upended. After you get pulled
November. We already
into
know,
a
but it doesn't
different
matter. Let's see this
dimension.
game in action, baby.
Another Tokyo exists. A post-apocalyptic world where
Aw, cool.
angels and demons reside. Suddenly, you fuse with a mysterious figure, gaining the power to fight demons. What lies ahead in this alternate realm?
Oh,
The world is now transformed
Oh.
into a sprawling, demon-infested
Oh.
wasteland. Though
oh.
friendly demons do exist here, many are hostile and will attempt to destroy you. Harness your newfound powers to fight demons using a command-based system. Finding their weak point is key. By targeting it, the number of consecutive actions you can perform in a combo will increase. Though demons are formidable opponents, you may be able to recruit them via negotiations, which begin when you open a conversation with them.
Dude, this music!
If a negotiation is successful, a demon will become a powerful ally.
Fuck yeah!
In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request, they may feel motivated and join you.
Dude, I love the main character's look. He's so
Demons
badass.
that do join will fight alongside you and grow stronger. By fusing demon allies, another demon can be created. The newly fused demon's innate abilities will vary, granting you a powerful ally, customized to your needs and playstyle.
Oh, man.
Challenge
Oh, it's beautiful.
the many demons
It's
roaming
been
this
worth the wait.
post-apocalyptic world by
Man.
harnessing the power of your own.
Post-apocalyptic Tokyo. Look at that animation, dog!
What destiny will you choose?
Oh!
Shin Megami Tensei 5 will launch exclusively on Nintendo Switch November 12th. Pre-orders for the physical version begin June 21st.
Yup! Bring it in, baby. Let's go.
That was the latest trailer for Shin Megami
Finally.
Tensei 5 from Atlas.
Finally.
This is the newest game in the series. Please look forward to future updates. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Celebrating 10 years of Danganronpa.
Yes! They're doing it finally! Danganronpa on Switch! Yes!
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system.
Oh, man! Play this fucking game!
3 games in the deadly Danganronpa series are coming to
Finally,
Nintendo
man!
Switch.
Finally, give me that shit!
I am this school.
Monokuma, the
I
self-proclaimed
fucking
school
love
headmaster, has
Danganronpa,
trapped
man.
you and other high school students
I will
in a
buy
game
this just
of
'cause I
literal
can.
Life and death. Unfortunately, the only way out of the school and this lethal game is to betray the other students. And so it begins.
A body has been discovered.
When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place to reveal the culprit.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
Tanya, I had no idea.
They probably moved the body there.
Use the evidence you've gathered
I
to
am
refute
absolutely
contradictions.
buy
and
this
find
if
the
you were
guilty
remotely
party.
interested, because when it's off the market, the price will skyrocket. Just take it from me. Take it from me, okay? Please. Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's Nagito. Let's go.
Plus, the board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game. Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa series will come together to battle at a tropical resort. Who's the strongest of them all in this ultimate beach brawl?
Oh my fucking god.
The 4-game collection Danganronpa Decades
Oh my
launches
fucking
as a
god.
physical exclusive on Nintendo Switch later this year. All 4 games will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop.
Oh. Cool.
We hope you're not afraid of ghosts.
Fatal Frame. Oh shit. Isn't Fatal
In
Frame
this
like
horror
apparently
adventure
terrifying?
game, you'll uncover the mysteries surrounding the ethereal but deadly Mount Hikami, believed to be at the center of many disappearances. Ghosts frequent this mountain. Your only defense is a camera that can repel and cast them out. Face your fears as you explore a variety of unsettling locations. This spine-chilling story features various protagonists, letting you experience the game from different perspectives. New costumes and photo modes are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Hikami and stay alive? Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black
New?
Water,
Is this
creeps onto
old? It's
Nintendo
just
Switch
2015
this
to
year.
2021. Is this like an old game being brought out, or?
These games and DLC are coming soon. Some even today. Your war is not over. Raise hell in the first campaign expansion for Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1. Deeper and more challenging combat awaits as you eliminate Hell's newest threats in demon-infested ruins and rain-swept terrain. The fate of the cosmos is in your hands. Get slaying when this campaign expansion launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Get ramped up for 2 iconic skateboarding games fully remastered in HD. Skate to era-defining jams as the legendary Tony Hawk
Bob
and a roster
Burnquist,
of
that's a
new
name I
and
haven't seen in
returning
ages.
pros.
That was my go-to.
Take your sessions on the go with all the original game modes. And compete locally or online to show off your tricks against other skaters.
This is a game I missed
Drop
out on,
into
man.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, launching on Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders are
25th,
available
man.
now
That's a
on
day.
Nintendo eShop. After 4,000 years, Sateki, the Witch Queen, has risen from the dead, and only one group of heroes can stop her. The Strange Brigade. In this thrilling adventure, you'll blast through an
Isn't this
army of
game
mummified monstrosities while solving puzzles in booby-trapped dungeons. Go it alone or team up with other daring adventurers in local wireless co-op and online play. Expect the unexpected when Strange Brigade launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
That's Anubis. What the hell?
It's a new adventure of cosmic proportions. Mario and his friends will team up with the Rabbids once again to restore order to the galaxy. Our heroes must stop a mysterious new evil from plunging the universe into chaos. Rabbid Rosalina joins them. Wait, is she bored already? Explore planets filled with quirky residents and even quirkier secrets. And in this fresh take on the tactical genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield, creating new strategic and chaotic possibilities. So aim for victory with a little help from your friends. Wait, who's that?
Rabbit
Well,
Cloud.
one thing's certain. This is gonna be one heck of a galactic adventure. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches into
Cannot
space
wait.
or onto Nintendo
it
Switch
shouldn't
next
work,
year.
and it works beautifully. Is this Advance Wars? Oh my god! Wow! Holy shit! I was gonna buy this game on eBay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, when's it coming?
Thrilling stories, memorable characters, and vibrant gameplay are in store as you lead the commanding officers to victory.
Wow.
Play the first 2 Advance Wars campaigns in Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, marching on to Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Wow.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Okay.
eShop.
How
Damn.
is everything?
Good announcement so far. It's been a good
All
show.
right. This next segment will be our last announcement of the day. Please take a
Okay.
look.
All right, let's see what we got here. Last announcement of the day. Oh. We're bringing DLC to Hyrule Warriors. All right, they're obviously setting up for Breath of the Wild 2. I will laugh if they only do DLC for this, by the way. Hey, hold up. That weapon's dope. Oh. I refuse to. I have this game. I played 3 hours of it, and I'm like, nope, no more. I'm not playing until I get a Switch Pro. Okay. They're obviously going to show Breath of the Wild too. Like, let's be real with ourselves. It's not their last announcement. They're going to give you an update. Yeah, there you go.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you've just seen is a trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass from Koei Tecmo Games. It will follow Link and his allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it. I have a few more things to share with you all today. We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game, which launches next month. You'll immerse yourself in the role of Link by using 2 Joy-Con controllers for intuitive motion controls, or by playing in handheld mode, wielding the sword via flicking the stick and button-only controls. This game depicts the oldest era in the Legend of Zelda series, the story of how it all began. What is the origin of the Master Sword? Why did a woman named Zelda become the legend for future generations? These will all be unraveled in this game. We hope you're looking forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Okay. I mean, I don't really care about that.
Next up. Here's a little something you might like. This is a Game & Watch system that lets you play 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series. This year, the original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary. While we don't have any campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned, we've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special item to help mark the occasion and reflect fondly on the earliest days of The Legend of Zelda.
I mean, it is pretty dope.
It will come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and the Game Boy version of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening game.
Oh, yeah.
As well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin, starring Link as the playable character. So that's 4 games on one system, from longer Legend of Zelda games to the pick-up-and-play game Vermin. In addition, regarding the watch functionality for the Game & Watch system, we've added a playable clock based on The Legend of Zelda, and an interactive timer themed after Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
They said no other announcements to mark the occasion, so I hope no one's expecting like an HD collection. They're marking it with.
We hope you'll enjoy playing this
Game
& Watch
like
system
$100.
whenever
I
and wherever you'd like.
If that's below $100, I'll be shocked.
All right, here's the last thing we have to show you. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
2
years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time. However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
Okay. Keeping up that darker vibe. Going through the floor. Hey. Wow. It's got a very everything is dead vibe to it. I like the music. That's it? Wow. I thought they'd show a little bit more. Okay.
So, what did you think? This time around, the setting for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above Hyrule. We'd like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
So it's the same open world map otherwise?
How was that? That's all for this Nintendo Direct.
That was a good show.
We are diligently continuing
Wasn't
development
crazy,
on a
but
number of other games we didn't show today.
Danganronpa.
I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store
SMT5 looks
on
awesome.
Nintendo Switch.
Metroid Dread, that looks
Thank
great.
you for watching.
Super Mario Party Superstars looks pretty cool too. Otherwise, I thought it was a solid show. One of these days we'll get that KOTOR remaster. Seems this was not the show for it though, but hey, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. I'm wondering what the internet's response will be to Metroid, here we go. Wonder what the internet's response will be to, of course, Tekken in Smash. But I think Xbox had the best show. I genuinely think Xbox had the best show. Nintendo obviously second, but like, you know, the competition was not steep. So, but yeah, I think Xbox really had the strongest show. But I give Nintendo credit. They made some really niche kind of announcements like Danganronpa Decadence. Like, what? Are you kidding me? I love that. So, overall, I liked it. I thought that was pretty solid. I don't really have any complaints. They made some very surprising announcements. In fact, there was a lot of stuff tucked away there that I'm gonna have to go back and just look at and be like, wait, really? Like, wow, that was good. Underwhelming post-pandemic E3. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was the strongest one for sure. Literally the two big dogs, Microsoft and Nintendo, came out with decent shows. And even Microsoft, I think their biggest flaw with their show was everything that was worth being excited for, I think was too far away. And anything nearby, I was like, yeah, I already kind of knew about that. You know, I think they both did a solid enough job to justify them having showcases. The rest of them, just get in line, man. Like, enough trying to, like, Capcom. What the Jesus, man. Yeah, Fatal Frame. That was a surprising announcement. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know if Nintendo, they did a good job filling out the fall, I thought. They didn't really have the big punch at the end that I think they're more known for. I think everyone kind of it was one of the rare times Nintendo did exactly what you expect, right? We expected Breath of the Wild and an update, and they're like, yep, that's exactly what you're getting. And it didn't go beyond that, other than what I think most of us already assumed, which was, it's 2022. But yeah, I'm hoping PlayStation could come in afterwards and do the show of their own. We can get a lay of the land for everyone, because Nintendo's laid out a pretty strong fall. For me at least. Metroid and SMT back-to-back months looks hype. And when it comes to Xbox, they have stuff month to month until the end of the year. But I get why people would be disappointed with this show. This game looks great, man. I get why people would be disappointed with the show, because it definitely, a lot of the stuff you saw me freaking out about was super niche. Oh, and Advance Wars? I'm sorry, but what? Advance Wars? That's fucking insane, man. Wow. That was another surprising announcement.
2D メトロイドの完全新作
I want to watch this and then we'll shut the stream down. But
1986年のメトロイドから始まってメトロイド2、スーパーメトロイド、メトロイドフュージョンと続いてきたシリーズの19年ぶりの最新作、そして最新エピソードになります。メトロイドシリーズはサムス・アランという女性バウンティーハンターの活躍を描いたゲームです。
Roberto Correa with a bold statement. Sell me on Danganronpa. So Danganronpa's visual novel series. It's about students who get trapped in a high school, and the only way for them to escape is to kill each other, and it becomes a killing game. And so it's this back and forth tug of war of here, let me turn this down just a little bit. It's this back and forth of, do I trust this person next to me? and bond with them and spend my social points with them when they very well may be dead next chapter. And so it's that kind of back and forth feeling, and super tense. There's a post ending mode where you can spend that time with them anyway, so you don't have to worry if you miss out on anything. But they have pretty riveting storylines, excellent music. The trials are really what sell you, because what happens is you'll gather evidence after a murder occurs, because obviously it will, and you'll gather this evidence and you'll use it to find out who the killer is. And it's like these 3-hour, fully voiced, epic trials, just back and forth. There's a lot of twists and turns. It's excellent. It's literally one of my favorite news series of the last 10 years. It's top tier in its storytelling and writing. As long as you can accept, like, hey, it's not going to be super action-packed. There's gameplay, but it's not super action-packed. As long as you can accept that, and I wouldn't even say accept it in a negative way, but, like, you can understand that, then I think you'll really like it. It's legitimately good storytelling. Like, anyone who I've shown it to and say, like, hey, if you just want a really good story, like, you can lay down, like, with your Switch now, or if you're a Vita owner, you can get it for a very expensive price, and you can just play these games in bed and just enjoy a story. Like, yeah, man, perfect game for that. Or you can play it on PS4, I guess, if you really wanted to, but excellent. It's excellent. Yeah, never said it well. The story moments make it more intense than the games with action in them. Yeah, there's just a lot of moments of suspense and unease that will hang with you, and it'll really carry the game more than people will give it credit for. No Pro. Yeah, I don't really see the problem with no Pro. I don't think no Switch Pro is a bad thing, because I mean, Nintendo literally, it's one thing if we're relying on insiders, but Nintendo literally had in fine print before the stream went live for a while, saying, like, focusing on software. Like, they knew what was happening. They're like, we're focusing on software. But I'm assuming when they announce the new Switch, I'm going to wager a guess that it will not be as substantial as people are expecting. Like, it's gonna be this whole brand new revision that's gonna change the game. Like, I think it's gonna be a higher fidelity Switch, which is good. But I don't know if they need to have it, like, eat up event time for games. Even the Super Chat Voltage. In my opinion, this is the best showcase. Metroid, WarioWare, SMT, Super Monkey Ball, Smash Real, Fatal Frame. Yeah, I thought this show was really good. I thought game-wise, for stuff that's coming soon, it was really good. Maybe Breath of the Wild 2 will launch with Switch Pro. Yeah, Jake, that's actually really good speculation. That's probably what will happen, just like with the original Switch, right? It's a really good idea. でもそこはご安心ください。従来通りのゲーム性に磨きをかけて、アクションや探索要素の No news about anything Animal Crossing. Hey, it's all right. Animal Crossing fans have been eating well for the last year. You guys can chill. I love that. I love that parry kind of shot that this game has. 当然メトロイドを遊んだことのない方もいらっしゃると思いますので、最後にメトロイドの探索要素について簡単に触れておきますね。I don't know why people expected a year after the worst pandemic this century it would be packed with amazing games. I think it's fair because certain games are along the way, and I do think that there was enough adjustments where, yeah, game development had obviously been impacted, but not so much that people couldn't reveal things. I will say that people always forget this because it doesn't happen often, right? We have like a once-a-generation thing. The year after a new gen is typically pretty lackluster, in my opinion. When I look at, from my experience growing in the industry, when I look at 2014, probably the worst year of fucking games I've experienced in my life, man. My game of the year for that year was Danganronpa 2. And then there was Transistor. No disrespect to both those games, but Danganronpa 2 was good, but like it's my least favorite in the series, so that says something as well. And I feel like with 2021, there's just shades of that. Like, there's really not much crazy stuff coming out. Like, I look at Halo, and that might really be it. And Halo SMT, like, these are very like particular ones. You too, Brandon. Thanks for tuning in. All right, stream's wrapping up. I haven't ate today, so I'm gonna go get some food, and then I'm gonna do a podcast in about an hour. So, please take good care of yourselves, everyone. I'll see you later today with a video. Expect a Starfield trailer analysis. I was just wanting to see if anything happened at this E3 that would be video worthy, but there wasn't. You know, and didn't have any game announcements that were like in particular to my channel that I'd want to talk about. So I will go on my merry way. Thank you all so much for sitting down with me for these streams. I'm debating if we're going to sit down for the extended gameplay showcase on Thursday with Xbox, because I don't know if there's going to be, I don't know if that's like a stream thing. It sounds more like an interview thing that I'm going to listen to while I'm doing something else. So just keep your eye out. I might end up streaming that, but thank you all so much for being kind, courteous, and I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I'll talk with all of you later today in a video, and then